Moving on from question 9 of logical reasoning drill set number 10 over at lawhub.lsac.org. As always, we've got a highlight tool ready to go, and we're going to read the question stem first to identify the task. Number 10 states, which one of the following, if true, most helps to resolve the apparent conflict between the two trends described above? So resolve the apparent conflict is really just kind of a strengthen the surprising outcome. So we're going to have a lot in common with our strengthen task structure here for this problem. But because there's two trends and they're going to be oppositional, we're probably going to highlight those two trends in two different colors, especially since this is a relatively short prompt. So over on the left, we've got funding for basic research in nation and from all sources, both public and private, has declined dramatically over the last 20 years. Yet over the same period, the number of prestigious awards won by end scientists for basic research has increased. So that second statement is really the one that is the surprising outcome. We'll highlight that in yellow. And again, this is a little bit up to your own personal preference. For the purposes of this video, we'll highlight the first statement that is conflicting the second statement in orange just for clear reference, but on the exam, especially if you're trying to go a little bit more quickly, that you may not need to do that. So now we just need to find something in the answer choices, and this is our broad mental prediction that we want to have for resolve the discrepancy, resolve the paradox, resolve the conflict style questions. I just need to find something that explains why do we get more awards won by the scientists, even though for the last 20 years, we've seen the funding for basic research go down. Thank you for watching this LSAT explanation video of an official practice problem over at lawhub.lsac.org. If you're enjoying the explanation, please consider becoming a MyGuru member to get early and exclusive access to additional explanation problems to help you on your LSAT journey. You can also like the video and subscribe to become notified when additional practice explanation videos are produced by MyGuru. But for now, let's get back to this explanation. So, starting with choice A, it often takes many years before the importance of a particular piece of basic research is recognized by those who track developments in scientific research. Okay, it takes many years. That could be 20 years. We've got a particular piece of basic research is recognized in scientific research. You're like, okay, I mean, that kind of matches it. I may not love it proactively on the first pass, but there's certainly no reason to eliminate choice A. And I may even highlight this in two different colors if we did the dual color highlighting in our original, so that, or in the paragraph on the left, just so I could see how they relate to the two statements. Then choice B, funding for basic research is greater per capita in nation and than it is in any other nation. Okay. Wonderful. That introduces an entirely new concept of other nations. I'm going to get rid of B, and if anything, I probably have a little bit more of a question because I'm like, okay, even if it's greater, why, when funding has gone down, did they get more prestigious awards by their scientists? So B doesn't help explain the conflict. There's a couple of reasons to eliminate, and really it's just tied to that idea of what does it have to do with any other nation. Then choice C, over the past 20 years. Okay, we're talking about 20 years. The average number of scientists working on a given research project has increased. Okay, so we've got an average number that's gone up. Okay, I mean, I might have both A and C in play right here. That's okay. You may have to go through two passes through the answer choices on more tricky logical reasoning and really any LSAT question. So then, choice D, the number of nations whose scientists receive prestigious awards has increased over the last 20 years. Number of nations, well, that's very similar, and we'll use that pink again just to say that this is wrong to get rid of D. I'm like, okay, number of nations, what does that have to do with nation? And I have no idea. I need additional information. Then choice E, while funding for basic research in nation N has declined over the past 20 years, I go, okay, that's cool. That definitely is there from for choice E in the orange. Funding for technological applications has increased, and I go, technological applications, what would those even be? So we needed a bunch of additional information to, relate choice E to the conflict in these two statements. So now we're down to A and C, and you can actually use the work you've done through highlighting to inform what might be a reason to eliminate when you're down to two. So looking at choice A, we don't necessarily love the ambiguity of many years, and it often takes. But if we look very carefully at choice C, we're talking about the average number of scientists working on a given research project. We've got to note that it was talking about basic research in both A and E and in our orange and yellow highlights. So given research project, is that even basic research? I don't know. So goodbye to choice C, and our correct answer is A. And you can see how a simple two-pass elimination with some highlighting can help you be 100% certain of a certain question, such as number 10.